T actually introduced this idea, so I'll let T introduce it.
All right, I just wanted to bring a couple youngins on so they could speak about not being able to.
Hold on, no. That's what you're not going to do. That's my nephew. He's a great artist. You know what I'm saying? A great young man. He knows his music. You know what I'm saying? Very well spoken. Don't do that. We're not going to shun him on his introduction.
I mean, what we doing?
No, we're not going to do that. He's a great artist. He used to be a ball player, baseball player.
Judge?
No, we ain't going to do that. You ain't going to do my nephew like that.
So I just want to bring a couple teams on so we can speak on how they've been out of school during this COVID and things that's going on through the streets and shit like that.
Where Jay Sean at, T?
I'm about to bring him up.
All right. What's up, nephew? How you doing?
Jay Sean, nice to meet you. I usually hear from you in the background.
Right. This is my son. He's about to turn 17 next month. So this month in a couple weeks.
Show both of your hands real quick.
What you need to see my hand for, okay?
Both.
Your hand in the screen.
Where's I'm talking about your hand, T.
This is my hand right here.
I'm talking about both of your hands. You ain't holding no gun to that boy's head.
Look, hey, Sean,
like I was saying,
he make you come on the show.
Look, his birthday is in a couple weeks, so y'all can hit my cash app for him.
No, hit his own cash out.
That's right.
Sean, what's your cash out?
Y'all can hit my cash app for him. So we can make something happen. But this my son Tayshawn. We call him Shiz, or he calls himself Tiz. But y'all got any questions, and we can get into it. But can you tell him how it's been not being able to be in school since like a whole year now? So how do you feel about not being able to be in school? And do you miss it? Do you want to go back? Do you hate cyber school? How do you feel about it?
Hold on, T. Can he introduce himself? Like, my name's Tayshawn. You know what I mean? I'm from Philly. It may be some Young Jones on. Go ahead, Tayshawn. Do your thing, Tayshawn. This is your time to shine.
My name's Tayshawn and I'm from Philly.
Whoa.
Wow. Did you just put some bait in your
I did not expect that. Yo, AT, you better be careful when you go to sleep. You may fuck on the deep.
You gonna have TN running down?
I ain't worried.
Yo, when his voice get that deep?
His voice been that deep, man.
No, it wasn't that deep. When y'all came to VA, his voice wasn't that deep, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I totally did not expect that to come out of that little fella. Oh my God.
She-Bear said, what the?
Go ahead, Charlie.
He's got a strong voice.
Golly. Go ahead, Tayshawn. Go ahead, do your thing.
My name is Tayshawn. I'm from Philly and I'm 16. But you want me to talk about school, right?
Yeah.
You talk about what? Hey, bro, listen. At this point, I'm just gonna fall back. You talk about you the grown man on this show. Talk about whatever you want.
With a voice like that, hell, we ain't gonna go on, sir.
You on, Barry?
Go on, sir.
It's not as easy as y'all think it is. Like just being on the computer because it's hard to learn at home. But it's been cool. I'd rather get back to school though.
Right.
So it's not as easy. So basically, as a parent, we can be harder on y'all. You know what I mean? Because we just want y'all to excel, but we're not taking y'all feelings and what y'all going to in consideration.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I like that. That's reasonable.
What you got, KD?
Well, first of all, let me ask this. Does your daddy beat your boy?
Hold on. For the sake of the Sunday Night Wine Down, we're going to do a censorship. Some questions is not up for answers. Let's black this out for a second.
Come on, KD.
But my question is,
Hey, T, what happened to Courtney? She left?
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, my question to you, Tayshawn, did you find it easier to comprehend more in person, or is it harder to comprehend by computer? Because I've heard people, even people that do computer classes from college, they said that you can't quite grasp it quite as well on computer as you can in person. Did you find that to be a challenge? Now, my other little niece, and I just couldn't get her to come on because she won't speak. She started doing a whole lot better when she was going by the computer because she preferred to be alone.
It's like school is easy to learn because you got somebody teach you in person, but then over the
Okay.
computer, it's like you can just do whatever. Like you don't even gotta worry about the teacher. You don't really pay attention. I'm not saying everybody don't pay attention, but it's like it's harder to pay attention when it's like not in school. Like fulfill.
Yeah.
What you got, Judge?
Hold on for real quick. So I want to introduce my nephew is Jay Sean. So you know what I mean, I want Jay Sean is 18. So I want you to answer the same question, Jay Sean. And we'll get a little bit into some other stuff that you have going on. But what do you think about the whole, COVID and virtual learning? How do you think that affects your generation of students and how parents view, what y'all guys got going on?
Yeah, y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so to be honest, like my generation is like it's separated into three. You got the ones that work, the ones that don't work, and then you just got the ones that just in between. So I mean, like for me, I don't need a group to do my work. So it was times I had to talk to my teachers, pull them aside, like, hey, I don't need to be in this group with these people because they don't do no work. So it was like I'm doing all the work myself. It's like, nah, I can't. I can't cope with doing all the work for y'all. Y'all getting a good grade, and it's just me stuck here, you know what I'm saying, with my other work I got to do. So it's just like virtual learning, to be honest, it's just a matter of like who you are. If you lazy, then it ain't gonna get done. Like to me, I feel like the computer is easier than being in school because simple fact, everything is right there in your hand. Like everything is there. You know what I'm saying? Like you click through, read, it's there. You done. In school, they want to drag it. You know what I'm saying? Like assignments due next week, this week, and then you know what I'm saying. They builds up. You got classwork every day. With a computer, they put the work up there for the week, and it's that. You bust it down, and it don't even be that hard. You probably do 1.5 pages of work, 2 pages of work. That's nothing compared to in school. We get 5, 6, 7 plus notes plus more. It's light.
So I want to say this though, y'all also from different regions too. Right. So Jay Sean went to school in New York.
Yeah, I went to school in New York and Florida.
Yeah, and Tayshawn was in Philly. So it's different cultural regions. So what do you think about that, Tayshawn, about as far as like he's saying school is easier virtually? Y'all probably about 2 years different. Well, 1 year because your birthday.
Well, I think it just have to do with the person. See, one is an introvert and one may be an extrovert. Yeah, that's the way my little niece. She's an introvert and she just do better on her own. I mean, personally, had that happened in my day and age, I would have did better alone because I could always concentrate by myself rather than being in a group of kids.
Okay, that's what's up. What you think, Tayshawn?
I mean, we still get the same amount of work, so it's not really nothing different. And then when I'm at home, I just feel like I could become lazier. Like I don't really stay as focused because I'm in my bed.
Okay, so that's what Jay Sean said. So I guess motivation depends on person. Okay, I want to flip the script. Let's get out of school. Let's talk about parenting. No, matter of fact, before we get to parenting, this is a question I want to ask. Why do y'all generation feel like y'all have a sense of entitlement? And if y'all, I can get into that. Basically,
I gotta talk about this one.
Sense of entitlement, meaning to us, it feels like y'all don't have to work for anything. It just feels like things should be handed to y'all. You know what I mean? Like we work and like we accept. We didn't. we didn't expect to get anything, but to us, it feel like y'all expect to get everything without having to work for anything.
Right.
I'm gonna let Tayshawn go first.
We don't work for nothing.
Y'all don't. You say who don't or y'all don't?
What kind of work do you be doing for shit that
No,
you do?
I'm okay. So let's just say you go to your dad or your mom. You be like, yo, these J's coming out. I want those or whatever it is. Like, yo, anything. It's just like even if you get those and you be like, oh, all right. It ain't no thank you. It's just like y'all expect everything to just fall in y'all hands. This generation, right? Y'all expect it, and it's like, oh, all right, I'm cool. I didn't ask for it. Like, I'm just supposed to get that. Like, it's just natural, like breathing air. You don't feel that way?
I mean, I used to when I was younger, but like now that I got older, it's like I know you got to work for everything that you want.
Yeah,
But okay, when you went through that, why did you feel that way? Was it just a natural born, like, you know what I mean? Because this is a generational gap. Like, because our generation, when we came up, we expected nothing, and it's like y'all expect to get the world.
We was happy to get a damn white baby doll on Christmas. Okay, if we got one baby doll at Christmas.
Hey Judge, we wasn't getting no iPhones, none of that shit.
Hell no,
please.
Hell no. Like we didn't
iPhone.
And but this is what I want to say. This is what I want to say to Tayshawn and Jayshawn. That's not your fault. What we had to go through, that's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? But it just baffles me that I don't understand why y'all feel entitled.
Wait, hold up. Can I talk?
Yeah, hold on. I got you, nephew. I got you.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hold on, I got you, nephew. But why do y'all feel entitled to get these things which y'all haven't put no work in for?
Well, I'm gonna start off with this one. I'm not entitled to nothing. I'm gonna let that be known right now. I'm not entitled. I don't look at somebody giving me something that's something they should be giving me. You understand me? Like when you say feeling entitled, I took it some kind of way because I don't think my parents should have to give me anything. I see my mom, you know what I'm saying, locked up. I see, you know what I'm saying, sleeping on the floor, all of that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't had people to talk to, nobody to run to. Nah. We go run to somebody, they trying to take us, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't trying to do that. So it's like we gotta find a way to make it happen. Like,
you don't want nobody to give you shit, do you? Boy? That's right.
Entitled, I can't be entitled. I would not look at myself as being an entitled man. I'm not entitled to nothing. I know how to get it on my own. I see my mom do it. Once I learned how to do it on my own, it was ball game from there. My mom ain't never asked my mom when the last time she bought me a pair of shoes.
Well, you a rare breed.
Like
you're rare.
I'm telling you, my mom bought me a pair of shoes last year. The first pair of shoes she bought me in a while. I don't ask my mom for shoes. This last school year I paid for my shoes. It wasn't nothing. It was just out of like, yo, mom, you've been doing this since, you know what I'm saying, 13, 14. Okay. Now I'm older, 15, 16, 17. I'm old enough to go talk. I'm old enough to say, nah, you're not finna do that to me. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can sit there and whatever thought I got in my head, I can go in the universe and make it happen. I know how to, you know what I'm saying, make it, you know what I'm saying? It's like pointing the dots together. It's easy. Like, the human mind is just, we the only ones that think how we think. Literally. When I say think how we think, we have the ability to say, I want to put a cow and a goat together and make them happen. A cow and a goat not gonna want to talk to each other off instinct. They're not gonna want to do that. You know, so it's like we got the ability to like go far. And I just a lot of times it just be like distractions, but it just be mainly like doing what you gotta do to make sure you good. Cause like me, I look out for a lot of people, my friends and all of that, but nobody looks out for me. You feel me? Like it be like that. It be like that. But it's like I'm not entitled to nothing. You know what I'm saying? You asked me for something that you needed, I gave it to you. It's out of love and respect of what I got. If I don't got it all, I mean, I got a good heart. I'm gonna give it. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just a matter of like entitled. Woo. Like, it's not like you got to understand. Like my folks used to tell me, and I learned this from a lot of people too. Nobody care about you in this world. Like real talk, like nobody cares. Nobody.
You're right about that,
you
baby.
got your family. If you cross, you know what I'm saying, you got people out here that cross their family for like, it be like that. But it's just a matter of like, it's a matter of you gotta fend for yourself. Like it ain't no entitlement because once mom and dad gone, ain't nobody gonna really. And that's how it is. Like I thank God, my mom and my dad here. I'm thanking I got to meet my dad. I met my dad, lived with my dad at 15. You know what I'm saying? I lived with my dad without my dad up until I was 15. So it was like you got kids out here that dads be trying to come back. They be like, oh nah, that you feel me? I was that same kid. My mom was like, you need to go do that, go handle that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like what could possibly happen is what came up in my head. I'm curious. So I'm like, okay, let me just go ahead and see what I could do. And then like me and Pops, we straight. Like we be having our ups and downs, but at the end of the day, he respect me as a young man. I respect him as my dad. So it was like he understand where I come from. And at the end of the day, I ain't have to explain nothing to him. As far as like the grind and the hustle, he's seen it for himself. It was times where he thought it was something like I ain't learned before, but it's like, yo, Pop, when you ain't here for this long, you gotta respect the fact that you ain't been here for that long. So it was like I already know a lot of stuff that I didn't already witness and stuff like that. Like some stuff I can't even explain. Like you have to live it in order to explain it. And that's some stuff I can honestly say
That's
that.
a fact. Hey T, bring Courtney back on. She says she backstage. We need a female perspective too.
Yeah, definitely.
That's deep. Yeah, we definitely need. Very well said. Karen, not right now. We're gonna go back into the Courtney, did you hear what Jay Sean just said at all? Were you able to hear that?
Only heard a little bit of what Jay Sean was saying as far as him not being entitled and his life experiences and stuff. But that's
can you elaborate on that from a female perspective? Not his perspective, a female perspective as far as being entitled in this generation. You know what I'm saying?
He's not in that generation though.
But she did with young ladies. Yeah, she did with young ladies that are.
A lot of young ladies that I talk to do feel like they are entitled. They feel like they weren't asked to be here. So they feel like whatever they want or whatever, they feel like their parents are entitled to give them everything. I always try to correct them on that. But the generation now in females and little girls, it's really bad. It's really bad. But I try to get them to understand as far as entitlement. Your parents are not entitled to give you, they are entitled to maybe provide for you a shelter over your head, but other than that,
that's it.
Well, what makes it bad? What is it? And this is what we're going to go into next. Is it parenting? But I want to know specifically about. So just keep all of this, y'all, and I will just follow me. I want to know what makes it bad. Is it parenting? Is it because our young ladies, that is our bloodline. Without them, we can't reproduce. So what's the problem? Like, is it parenting? Is it music? Is it TV? What's going on? What's the issue?
It's all of it. And I think I can say slightly parenting, because they give children options. Like when I was growing up, if we eating chicken and macaroni and cheese, that's what we eating. Now these days, like, oh, you don't want chicken? Well, what else do you want? Or
give them a choice.
Yeah, parents give a lot of children options these days, and that's where it starts at. So, and they just carry it on, So I do think it actually does start with parents.
Just said, man, I'm in a podcast.
You got to mute yourself, Jay.
My bad.
Tay Sean. So with you, not your personal experience per se, but with your friends and just things y'all talking about, what can we do better as parents as far as y'all generation? And I'm not scared of your dad. You fucking your mind. I'm not scared of your dad. I'm about 5 inches taller than him, and I weigh him about 60 pounds.
You know I ain't worried about none of that.
I ain't worried about it either. So I'll be on the Philly in 5 hours. But speak freely though, for real. Like, what's the issue? Like, what can we do to be better parents? Like, because we need help. And if you guys don't be honest with us, we will never know. You know what I mean?
I feel like it's hard to be honest because y'all can't really understand where we're coming from.
How you say we can't understand if y'all don't tell us what's the problem?
I've tried saying a lot of things that my mom, my dad didn't understand that the way I seen it. So that's why we just keep stuff to ourselves.
You know what? I'm going through that with my son. Is it a communication? Is it a communication issue?
I mean, it's not really communication, but it's like if I was to come to you one time, you didn't understand that time. If I come to you again, I'm gonna be expecting the same thing. So that's why I would just.
All right, let me ask you this: is that fair though? Is that fair for me? So let's just say you come ask me a question, and I didn't agree with what you had to say, but you never came back to me to ask a different question of the same manner. Like, So what I'm saying is like this. So we just going to give each other like 1 or 2 chances, and that's just it, and we just gonna shut down.
No, but it's kind of like not like I'm saying like a trend, but it's like people like kids these days we like just keep it stuff to ourselves and just like dealing with it ourselves. So if we try to come to y'all one time and y'all don't understand, we feel like you'll never get it.
Yeah, you're right. So what can we do? That's what I'm saying. So we got to understand y'all the first time. That's what you basically. That's what you're saying.
Not the first time, but we just want to know that you get it, and like you're not just seeing it as like us being a kid, and that we just got little kid problems and we don't got to pay bills, like stuff like that.
Jay Sean, help me out.
I just got through living with my parents. I feel like.
But hold on, Jay Sean. I'm saying bridge the gap. Bridge the gap from being a parent to the child in that conversation right there we just had to not understanding. Like, yo, I told you and you just fussing at me. All right, so all right, me and Jay Sean, we're gonna have a conversation, okay? We're gonna have a conversation. Matter of fact, no, I want you to be a counselor, Jay Sean, okay? Just listen. Me and Tayshawn, let's have a conversation. All right. You ready? Yo, where you been at all night?
I was out with my friends.
With your friends? You ain't got no friends. What you mean? It's 12 o'clock. Where you been?
I was outside with my friends.
Outside where?
I was outside downtown.
So downtown. So you don't think you should call me or text me and let me know where you at?
I told you before I left.
You told me what? You told me you was gonna be with your friends. You ain't tell me where you was at. So you think that's good enough just to tell me that you just hanging out, right?
Do you believe me?
Of course, it's not about believing you, but I love you, so I want to know where you're at. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this world is crazy. It's not about believing you. Yeah, I believe you. I know where you say where you at. I ain't worried about that. But you know what I mean? Like, if you on the block, now you're down here and something happened, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me.
I trust you, but it's 12 o'clock. Just trust don't got nothing to do with finding you in a casket, though.
I should have told you where I was at.
I appreciate that, right? So we go from trusting your word, you know what I'm saying? Trusting your word to understanding that it's bigger than that. Because, matter of fact, I'm sorry, Jay Sean, what do you think about that?
First, I ain't gonna lie. When you go out, like when I go out in general, I always give like a little text or a shout in my house. So when I leave, I be like, yo, mom, I'm gone. I'll be back. She be like, all right. And then, you know what I'm saying? When my mom called my phone, like, I don't never keep my phone too far away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way my mom called me, my little sister, my little brothers. That's how everybody called me. So it's like, when you walk in the house late, and you get asked that question, it's just a matter of like you know you ain't doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? Especially if your parents know who your friends is, you good. So it's just a matter of like where you at. Well, I was at my friend's house downtown, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, it's either gonna be, yeah, you know you out late. You know what I'm saying? My bad, pop, gone. You know what I'm saying? Straight to the floor, straight. You know what I'm saying? You go to bed, you do whatever you do. Instead of now, it's like, do you trust me? Blah blah blah. Just get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's how it is with parents now. Like as kids, like me, I be straight to the point with my parents. There's no talking back, no none of that. But some parents, they like to keep going, and it's not even on topic. So now it's like the script being flipped. So it's like being the older adult being a younger kid, and then a kid being an adult. And it's like, Mom, I was there. And then you know some like I know like as far as with my mom used to take the situation way out of hand. It'd be something else. We talking about a car. Now we talking about how Egypt don't meet and stuff like that. As far as you know what I'm saying, within yourself, like it just the topic just don't make sense. It just goes from being one thing to being another to being another to being another, and then you forget where you at. So now it's just like everybody just got their own point of views of something that don't even matter no more. Right. So it's like it get dragged on, and then you just know like me, like when something get dragged on, it's like I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like all right, and it'd be that.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That's really not fair to us as parents.
When I say that, like with my peoples, I don't. When I tell them something, they understand me because I be direct. It's direct. It's like, Mom, this, that, and the third. Like my peoples always knew I always hung out with older people than me. Like growing up in middle school, I was hanging out with kids in high school. High school, I started getting college friends. So it's like I already knew, your mom. Now I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew how to say something, how to talk. Like I ain't never really had parenting issues. I ain't never really have, you know what I'm saying, not trusting mom and stuff like that. And I ain't never really had them problems where I was getting in trouble in school. So it's like we really never even talked about that. All we talked about was life. Like, better make sure you getting some money or something. Better you know what I'm saying? Make sure you stand on your feet because when you get out here on your own, is what it is. Is that.
Hold on. Hold up. Time out. Let's back this up. You said the conversation was make sure you getting some money. What age was that concept introduced to you? Make sure you getting some money or something.
It was like it wasn't my mom saying get money, but it was more of like her energy, like you know her demeanor. My mom had to work.
I know your mom very well.
Yeah, you know my mom. Yeah, so it's like.
But what age? Because you said that though. So what age was that? Like that you felt that?
The age 13. 13
God
is when
damn. I've been there before.
When I touched middle school, when I touched 6th grade, and up in 7th, that was my year. I really like understood what can go on in this world. Like when I say really understand, I mean as far as like it's just what the world can give. Like it got the streets, you got business. It's just a matter of like what you want to do. Like we always get told we got time, but the time ain't about the time. It's about what we can, you know what I'm saying, what we can learn ourselves. Like we got time, but it's like y'all expect us to, like, you know what I'm saying, straight out of high school, y'all expect us to pick up a major that we don't even know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? Like we look at it as if, why am I doing this? And then I know college, a lot of kids come out of college, they're not even making more money than a hustler making. And it ain't even it's like you go to school, spend all this money, get all this debt, and then you can't even prosper. You gotta work, and you went to school 4 years for nothing. You know, so then it's like, what are you gonna do before school? You know what I'm saying? Should you be able to have your own car? You know what I'm saying? Like me, for my birthday, I bought my own car. I was like, when I turn 18, that's mine. I'm gonna go get him. I paid for that.
So you had a goal and you stuck to it.
Yeah.
So I want to let's. All right. So let me.
I like how you said that too. Go and I stuck to it. Yeah, that's really.
Yeah, no doubt. That's exactly
That's really what it was.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Just you know what I mean. So I want to go back because, you know what I mean. I study like you know my degree is sports psychology, but criminal law is my foundation in school, and I want to say that one thing I picked on that you talked about, and I want to talk about with Tayshawn also is that, you know, it's some called impressionism. You know, as parents, and I'm not talking to y'all, as parents, we have to be mindful of the message that we send our kids. And I'm not saying to be soft and to go soft on them, because we have rules and standards that we have to adhere to first and foremost. So you can't expect more from them than that you're willing to do.
Or what they're presented, I say. It's
Right.
more like what you presented about, because you can't put a kid in a box and expect them to learn how to tie a shoe without a shoe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna work. You don't got no concept. There's no picture there. There's no thought process going
Put
on.
a kid in a box and expect them to tie a shoe. Okay, I got you. That was kind of deep. But yeah.
Real deep.
All right. So Tayshawn. So let's just say, moving forward, your generation, right? Your generation. What is it that you would like somebody like I have a 5 and a 6-year-old. What is it that advice that you would give me to help me parent them coming up? Like, I just need some advice. I don't know if I'm messing up or not. It doesn't even matter. But what would you tell me as far as to help them be the best people that they can be coming into their teenage years?
We live in two very different places, but I feel as though you could tell them that everything's not going to be handed to them, and they got to get stuff on their own. Life is hard.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on. What you say, Tayshawn?
I said life is hard work. Not everything's going to be easy. And you can pick what you want to do with your future. You don't have to follow nobody. Stuff like
You
that.
can tell that's T-Son.
He giving grown man jewels though.
Yeah. I'm
Man,
telling you. Well, but you can tell that T has taught him. And I really commend you, T, on that, because this young man, I was kidding y'all about the beating. But we kid T a lot about that. But T, he's not hard on him, but he's firm, because he teach him that life is real. And Leon, my son Alex, he started buying his own shoes and stuff when he was 16 years old.
Right.
No, I mean, so they are rare, but they are out there that they are responsible. And when you teach them to be that way and you show them how life is, it grow them up.
I want to know, and I'm gonna get Tayshawn, and then we're gonna get Jay Sean, then we're gonna move on. But this is honestly speaking, this is actually the most important show that we had on this Sunday Night Wine Down, because this is our future. And to not know what young black men face going out here into this world, we'll be clueless, especially as mothers.
Right.
Especially as mothers.
Judge, that was my question. I wanted to know, with everything going on in the streets, how are y'all staying out of trouble?
Oh, I can answer that easy. It's just like the crowd. It's really the crowd you hang around. Like, I'm not like being that I'm growing up and I'm basically like I'm out of my household. I got friends that was in the streets. I got friends that was book smart. I got friends that love to go skating and stuff like that. I have friends that like to do water sports. Like, it's just a matter of like what you gotta stay occupied. Like I was telling, me and my friend was having a conversation the other day about this too, and I was telling her, I was like, you gotta be occupied in order to stay out of trouble. Like you can't when do you hear about a college kid getting pulled over going to school? You don't never hear a college kid getting pulled over going to school. Like when you in a place when you got when you got a destination there and back, you know where you going at all throughout the day. Can't nothing happen. You know what I'm saying? You there, like you occupied. I know when I'm in school, we in school 8 hours out of the day. We got to school 3 o'clock. From 3 o'clock, we playing sports. We in sports for 2 hours, 3 hours. That's 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? Now it's nighttime. You know what I'm saying? Go home, eat, take a shower. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 hours right there. Watch TV. Your day gone. That's just off going to school and playing sports. So now imagine in life, you got to have a job, some type of legal hustle, something that's keeping you occupied and out of the, you know what I'm saying, out of the eyesight of being caught and grabbed. because this the United States. We black. They gonna try to snag us with anything they can. That's what they want to do, but they can't. And they don't have no reason to. We doing what we gotta do. We occupied. We occupy with real life stuff. Like, this is what I do. I don't get in trouble. I like, sometimes it don't even be about even staying out of trouble. It's more of like staying inside. Cause sometimes I walk outside, it be like stuff just find me, and I don't even know how. Like, you can have friends, and your friends will be like, they'll put you in something.
Well, maybe
So
you got the
it's
wrong
like,
friend.
Yeah, now I'm saying
they ain't friends.
In general, yeah, like it be like that. Like, stuff just finds you. Like me, I got pulled over the other day for no reason. I'm driving like a normal civilian.
No, they know. We talked about this the last 2 weeks. That's my nephew that I was talking about. Got pulled over by the police. That's him. So
hold on, Judge.
Yo.
So being as though we live in Philly, you know, Tayshawn could get into anything, even if he like in school, like regular shit, like going to the store, like in school, regular shit. He could get into something. So how do you stay out of trouble, Tay?
I'll stay out of trouble is like I just stay to myself, or I choose my friends. Like, I know it's like I got friends from different groups of like all types of people, but I choose the specific set of friends to just hang around because I know that the other type of friends getting stuff, and the other type of friends is always doing things. So I just choose who I hang around, or I just stay to myself.
That's what's up, yo. I want to tell y'all, man, we appreciate y'all for coming on. I got one last question. And you guys are phenomenal young men. And they always used to tell us trouble is easy to get in and hard to get out.
Hard to get out.
Damn right. Tayshawn, where do you see yourself at 5 years from now? 2026. Where you see yourself?
That's a hard question. See myself probably pursuing my career.
What's your career?
I wanna be a tattoo artist.
Okay.
And because I know how to draw ever since I was little.
I seen your work. You got some damn good work.
Yo, I need somebody to that draw. I know I got that brand on. Camera keep going backwards. It's
nah.
crooked.
Hey, no, he draw for real though. Like his work.
I need somebody like that for real.
All right, hold on. Go ahead, Tayshawn. Go ahead. So you want to go you want to move forward with your brand?
Yeah, I want to. At first, like, drawing was just like fun to me, but like now I see what I can do with it, how I can use it to my potential and stuff like that. Like how I can make money off of it, and how I can make like a career for like the rest of my life. So I would just take it and I just keep going.
That's what's up. Jay Sean, where you see yourself 2026? What it look like?
Ooh,
how old you'll be?
2026, we're in 21 right now. I'd be like 25, 24, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'd be 23. So, sure, by that time, like, really, I want to see myself just being more consistent. Like, that's what I'm working on now. Like, being, like, I'm really on my own. Like, I moved to Florida, so I live in Florida now. So it's just a matter of taking time with myself. Like, sometimes I go out to the lake and just sit there and just think. Like, sometimes I just be like, I just be there listening to music. It's just a matter of like keeping that motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like my old heads be telling me, you know, like my grandfather and them, they be telling me like you gotta have hope and faith. And then when you sit there and really think about it, if you wake up every day like today gonna be a better day than it was yesterday, then you really ain't got nothing to worry about. So like with me, it's just a matter of promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a brand that I rep. I don't know if y'all probably don't know who Tokyo Jets is. She's from down in she's from Jacksonville.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Heard of her.
Yeah, I know she is.
I met her. I seen her yesterday. I met her at the Wawa. It's crazy how we met because I looked at her and I was just like, you know what I'm saying? You look familiar. But then I kept walking into the store. But then before I got and like really walked through the door, I looked back and she looked at me. So I knew she caught on. And I was like, yo, like, ain't you Tokyo? Like, you Tokyo Jets? Because Kodak and them just had a show behind the house at the fairground. So we met, you know what I'm saying? And then we took the picture. And then, like, I was like, yo, hold on. I said, before I even take this picture, I had to go to the car and get my hoodie. You know what I'm saying? She was like, why I gotta get you? I said, I got a brand I got. Like, this is my brand. I want to rep my brand. Like, you know what I'm saying? You looking good. Y'all looking good. I got to promote my brand. She was like, yo, like, I respect that. Go get it and then come back. take the picture, you know what I'm saying? And then she's just like, yo, like, I like that. Thank you. I was like, you love, respect. Like, I respect that because, you know what I'm saying? You a female. Like, you come from the gutter, too. Like, y'all can look this up. Like, she come from where we come from. And then she's like, she got that mentality. She got that hustle mentality. Like, she ready to grind, ready to work. You know what I'm saying? Put those days in, no days off, and then be able to just vibe and just sit on, you know what I'm saying, vacation. Just off doing what you got to do from being consistent. You know what I'm saying? You got those hard days at work. You get to be home, you know what I'm saying, chill. Like me, I go out on the weekend. I try to take my little brothers out. Take them to get ice cream or something just because I can do it. Give them that time. Because now they getting older. They need to see something that's going to be beneficial. So it's like, it's a matter of being a role model. Stay promoting, like promoting the brand. I'm the brand. So it's like, it's just a matter of staying focused, like learning yourself, being honest, respectful, loyal. It's just the moral code, to be honest. If I put it in simple terms, this is a moral code. You gotta know how to respect yourself, respect others. And it's like, when you give, it just come all back. It all come back. Like, you don't gotta ask for nothing sometime, and it just come. That's how I look at it.
That's what it is. So, yo, everybody, y'all throw Karen. So, Karen, can you read through some of the comments? Tia flag them. But everybody, we got to move to the next segment. But y'all throw y'all hearts up for these young men, yo.
That's
just
awesome.
getting up, ain't it though?
I am proud of both of you. That one right there, Jay Sean, he wowed me talking about manifesting. I mean,
Yes.
How is it that somebody that young, oh my God, my thing, y'all, I done hit download something though.
Oh Lord.
I don't know.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Yeah, we appreciate both of you young men for giving a testament of what's going on in this world. And
okay, and Miss Weaver,
they respect us for just being honest as parents, right? Which is dope, man. But I want to say this before we move on. I will say this: the difference in the two, right? And there's no right or wrong because I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I'm saying this as a successful black man. You know, Jay Sean is a little older. You know what I mean? He had to learn some things on his own, and he's rare. We're not going to find that. And Tayshawn has a father that's in his life, you know, actively, and he can lean on that to see that type of guidance and what it takes to be successful. So to have that strong presence in the house definitely makes a difference. And Jay Sean, you know, has, like he said, his grandfather. You know, it's just that presence as a black man. Not to say that our women don't do an exceptional job. They do, but you can't tell us a damn thing about raising a young man. Right. And that's what I want to say, because that is the difference. And then they come from different cultural backgrounds, but they both speak in the same language and they both reference that. So we salute y'all, man. We love y'all, and we can't wait to have this conversation again.
Word.
All right.
Thank you, Tayshawn. Thank you, Jay Sean.
Fellas, y'all stay right there because y'all need to see some of these praises. I think y'all have made a lot of mothers on here quite proud of you guys. And, you know, that's something that's not common in today's time. Miss Weaver, Helen Weaver says, keep up the good work, young man, and stay focused and always think positive. And do we have any more? Let me see. Okay, Angelia Willis, thank y'all for giving us a different view. Yeah, I like that. And I also noticed the different views. Jay Sean, Jay Sean, I'm put in, he's been forced into that world where you got to take care of yourself, where you cannot depend on anyone else. And Tayshawn has been taught never depend on someone else. So they both got it going on.
Yeah.
No, that you always got to have your own.
That's right.
Whether you have been shown the hard way or you've been taught the right way, either way, both of them got it. Because always remember, people, ain't nobody gonna have your back like yourself.
That's right. Yes, ma'am. True.
Janine M said both very bright young men with bright futures. I do believe that. And Jackson Green said proud of them both. Diane Hubbard said, T, I salute you as an active father. So do I. I mean, you're doing great, T. I gotta say you are.
Hey, Tayshawn, next time you come down here, can I, you know what I mean? Can we go do something, bro? Like, I know the weather was bad, bro, but I was trying to do Top Golf, man. You was like, no, I'm ready. You know what I mean? Can we go do something? AJ, tell them. Like, we go fishing, we play ball, we crab,
Hey, let me tell
everything.
y'all, my pops had done got a jet ski and all, man. Last summer we was cutting up.
Yeah.
Beach cutting up. Y'all gotta what we doing?
Let's do. I mean, can we do something next time you come down?
Yeah.
All right, that's what it is, man.
Yeah, we heard.
Appreciate you, nephew.
Tara Pierce says, salute to the both of you. And yes, stay focused.
Hey, I want to tell y'all something before they go. Jay Sean, I didn't know. He asked me to come on the show a couple months ago, right? And then, but T presented this same topic a few months ago. So y'all know me. I'm like the mad scientist. I put it all together. But I didn't know when we first did the show, Jay Sean told my uncle, which is his granddad, right?
Yeah, so yeah, you can say that. Yeah,
something like that.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna be on Uncle Leon's show one day." He said this last year.
He manifested it.
Exactly.
That's right. I'm telling you, that's
major.
That young man right there. The way he got it, he's a star seed.
Yo, so we appreciate you, young man. We'll be praying for y'all, man, and we hope y'all come on like next year, or actually Jay Sean. I'm gonna holler at you, Jay Sean. I'm gonna holler at you right before that because he do promo. So we're looking to expand our Sunday Night Wine Down team, and it's also Tayshawn. We you know what I'm saying. We definitely need the artist. So you know what I mean. We're looking to expand our brand. Period. So we want to get you guys on the screen and doing things. So, but we thank y'all for coming on. We're gonna let y'all go because y'all got school or something to do. Go study. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
Thank you, Tayshawn, for coming. T, take that gun off that boy's head.
Hey, look, I don't care how deep his voice is. I fuck his ass up.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Hey, Tayshawn, his days is fucking numbered. His days is fucking numbered. He know it too. He know it. He know his days is numbered. All right, y'all. So